Oh, yeah.
They're different energy centers, and they all have different sounds. So let's try that, okay?
Okay.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Hee, hee, hee. Hey, Austin, what was that quote from Goethe?
Das ewige Weibliche zieht uns hinan. The eternal feminine draws us onward.
Now that I'm over at this woman's house, it's December 21st, 1980. It's about midnight by the time we've gotten around to it, because the full moon is really high in the sky. She's sitting there with her back against the window. I remember everything about her hair, how beautiful she looked. I guess, you know, like a lot of guys, we're just bluffing it. We're only doing what worked with the last woman each time we meet a new woman, right? And at 22, you know, I was a bit tentative. She was 9 years older than I was, more experienced worldly, and she must have understood my tentativeness. All of a sudden, for the first time in my life, it's broached to me that sex isn't about getting to the orgasm, isn't goal-oriented. It's not about goals. It's not about getting to the final end of the journey. It's about enjoying the journey. If you enjoy the journey, it won't matter what your goal is. It won't matter what goal you get, because you don't always get what you want.
See anything you want?
What's good here?
Well, the pastries are real good, and the quiche rocks.
Oh, okay. Well, then, I'll try the quiche.
You get what you get. Life is short. Cram as many women into your life as possible.
How's your salad?
It's good. Yeah, I love lettuce.
Not me.
You got to grow old gracefully, but you're very mortal, and these experiences only happen in one lifetime, and you've got to grab every single one that goes by.
Do you want to, watch a movie or anything?
You know what? I can't.
Well, do you want to fool around or anything?
No.
How old are you?
24.
Well, the first thing you need to do is stop calling them girls.
Women?
Okay, that's better. That's the beginning.
Women. Don't understand
You don't
women.
understand them?
No. I mean, I know you do. Why is there such a disconnect between men and women? Why is there, why does the eternal feminine draw us forward?
Why does the eternal feminine draw us forward? You mean why does the eternal feminine draw a man forward?
Yeah.
Because that's our function in your life. My function in your life is to call you forth. Now, your function in my life is to call me forth. That is what men and women are here to do for each other. In the Course in Miracles it says, you think you need to understand a person to know whether or not they deserve your love. But the truth is, unless you love them, you can't understand them. The reason you don't understand women is because you're not loving them enough yet. Every woman is worthy of your love. I'm not saying every woman you're supposed to have sex with or every woman you're supposed to have a romance with. But your function as a male is to love every one of them. And if you stand in front of a woman, your thought, it's all silent, it's all telepathic, it's all subconscious. If you, when you're just sitting in front of a woman, your thought is, I know you're gorgeous. You might not be showing to me at the moment, but I invite you, because I know that that, as you said, eternal feminine dwells within you, and shower me, baby. If that's your thinking, that you really invite a woman to show you how beautiful she is, then in your presence she will. The issue is not how to understand a woman, it's how to love a woman. And that's true about everything in life. And you'll have so much power, and you'll remember that I told you that.
That's good. That's really good.
That's what older women are supposed to do for younger men. We teach you the secrets.
We have a deep narcissism in us, all of us. We have much too much self-love and not enough love of other people. In fact, our self-love gets in the way of our really loving anybody else. Narcissus, if you may remember your Greek mythology, was a man who couldn't love. He refused the love of the nymph Echo, and for that he was cursed by falling in love with himself. After that curse, he came to a lake. He saw his reflection in the lake, and he was so enamored of his own reflection, he couldn't look at anything else. And so he sat looking at his reflection and starved to death. And eventually he was transformed into the flower, the Narcissus. Now the scary thing is, we're all a little bit like Narcissus. We starve ourselves to death from real emotional nourishment. We starve ourselves of real love.
There's two levels of things going on. There's what you want at the personal level, at the physical level, and then there's what you want at the soul level. The question is that you would ask the cosmos is, which one do you want the cosmos to listen to? To what you want on the personal level or to what you want on the soul level? So what we choose for our personal desires, what we think is so eminently important to us, when we actually experience it, we discover isn't. And that's the journey of every soul, regardless of age, no matter where they are. How many people said, if I only get X amount of dollars, if I could only get X amount of orgasms, if I could only have it happen a position just like this one where my everything was touched, then it would be perfect. And then you get to that moment, and it isn't. Because there's always something greater than that in an infinite field of possibilities. You have no way of being able to tell the infinite what is your greatest good. You don't even know it. You wouldn't even recognize it.